Hi, this is Maxwell Carodi with Calm 10. Today I will be speaking about the influence of faith in my life and the effect that it has had on me through my years. I think for me personally, it has been very influential. Growing up, uh, growing up Catholic, I didn't really believe in a power, so to speak, as God or one with a white beard, but I was curious to know how people came to believe in their own religious beliefs. Many people study many beliefs or religions such as Buddhism, Judaism, and Christianity. Like I mentioned, I grew up with a Christian background. Not to say that's the only one. I find that connection lately has come through many influential people um, regarding the Catholic community. People like Joel Osteen have brought me closer to the church or have given me a better understanding of what the church means. Now, embracing the concepts or the principles of any religion, it gives you a sense of freedom, security, and peace of mind, which I ultimately was seeking a connection to. Uh, Living my life with utter conflict, what is good, what is bad, what is forgiven, what is not forgiven. I was in total fear of what my life would turn out to be if I didn't make the right decisions or if I would ever be able to make the right decision. I think faith for me gives me a sense of breakthrough in times where I think it's possible. I've tried many outside sources for a sense of peace, and nothing has ever worked for me until I really opened my arms to it. Not to say that it's easy, but it's possible to walk with faith. It's not always there, or it's not always something you can see, but it, if you can just trust that things will be okay based off other people's experiences or your own. Stories that give me hope are like stories of Jonah, um, who defied God's will and was forgiven and given a second and third chance, so to speak. Stories like this, that religion will give me faith and hope. Um, Sources for anybody's religion. I am not saying that Christianity is the one and only religion to go with, but I believe for myself that it's the one that makes sense to me and gives me that freedom that I am seeking on a daily basis. Some will, some won't have a concept of God or a higher power. That's perfectly fine. To everyone, it won't make sense, and that's not my job to make sense to everyone. I think it's, for me, a personal issue. For many religions or religious beliefs, individuality is a great thing. You can be yourself or find yourself through trials and practice and so forth. What I really enjoy about religion is the freedom that you get from it. And fortunately, to be a part of such a great country, the United States, the First Amendment protects this right to exercise and practice whatever I so choose to feel fit for me. And I'm not stuck to one curriculum. What religion does for me is allow me to inspire and influence others in hopes that I can lift spirits as mine has been lifted and motivate others. Peace comes in many forms, and people seek it in many ways. Some people hit their knees in the morning. Um, I don't always do that. Some people pray at certain times of day. Some people, like this image, a cup of coffee could be what sets them right at the beginning of the day. Um, Peace of mind and serenity is ultimately what I would like to achieve as I practice, this connection that is not always there on a daily basis, but it's a daily struggle with myself. Finding peace with what I cannot change is been huge for me. Um, People, places, and things are ultimately what I have no control over, and I find acceptance with my practice. It allows me to go through life with peace, grace, and a level of comfort that I can trust that I will be provided for. It's nice to have that sense of security throughout the day, and just makes everyone around me peaceful. I understand in the eyes of life and death, there are going to be moments where it's hard to see what you're striving towards, but I hope that, it doesn't drop me in the end. So at the end of the day, peace of mind, trust, and, you know, security in something bigger than myself ultimately has been my source, and it's not always the church or a group, but it is something more than me.